Hello everyone, it's Jake from American Railroads Project, and for my 100 subscriber special, we're going to talk about my 3 favorite steam locomotives. Now, there's so many different and amazing types of steam locomotives out there, and there's so many amazing even individual models, but today we're talking about classes that I really like. Only one of these I've actually seen in person. The other 2, I'm just love watching video, love looking at photos of, and just learning about them. The Hudson, a 464 built by Alco, was named for the Hudson River, and this class of locomotives was built between 1927 and 1938 for the New York Central. Designed for pulling passenger trains, they were known for hauling the New York Central's top passenger trains, such as the 20th Century Limited and the Empire State Express. While the Hudsons are a great class, what makes them one of my favorite steam locomotives is the Dreyfuss-Hudson streamlining. It looks so futuristic, so modern and Art Deco, and it makes me sad that none were preserved. I could watch footage of the Dreyfuss-Hudson all day, and I wish one would be rebuilt so modern times could be blessed with the presence of one of these works of engineering and art. The Virginian holds a special place for me because I have family members that worked for the railroad, and my grandfather lived close to one of their passenger stations. He used to tell me that he and his friends loved seeing the steam engines of the Norfolk and Western go by, but that these large 10-10-2 Virginian locomotives actually scared them, and they went so slow that he said it felt like you were forced to watch them go by. These locomotives had their flaws, but seeing photos of them gives them a mystical presence to me, and I would have loved to see one preserved. Although it would have been tempting to almost do like a fire-up campaign, kind of like they did with 1218 and 611, but just seeing large locomotives like the Norfolk and Western 1218 and Strasburg 90, this beast pretty much would be in a league of its own. This is the locomotive that started my interest in trains and railroad history. I had never seen anything like the 484 611 before, especially running. It's also pretty cool because when I was really young, my family lived in Roanoke, and apparently we visited 611 at the Transportation Museum several times, so it's almost like a connection to those family memories and that past. I've had the honor of piloting, riding behind, photographing, and owning a piece of 611, and she's always going to hold a special place in my heart. You always remember the first steam locomotive you ever saw running, and I'm thankful 611 runs every fall near where I live in Stanton. As a photographer, I also love seeing the photos of other J-class locomotives taken by O. Winston Link, J. Parker Lamb, local photographers, and really just anyone else who was just as much awe of these locomotives as I am. So those are my 3 favorite steam locomotive classes. Once we hit 200 subscribers, I might do one on my 3 favorite diesel locomotive classes. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in seeing. But once again, thank you all for so much, not just for watching and subscribing and liking the videos, but for helping me get to 100. I didn't think, honestly, the channel would get here this fast, but it's a lot of fun because not only do I get to share information about something I'm passionate about, but I get to talk to other people who are passionate about railroad photography, railroad history, engineering, that kind of stuff. And I learned a whole lot along the way. When I was working in news, that was one of the things that people kept telling me about was if you really want to learn something, write about it or do a story on it. So that's what this channel allows me to do, and your all support means the absolute world to me. So once again, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.